up naked and take pictures of them and put them on their mantles. Like, you come pick which one you want. Like, this is real family business. You can walk into their house and they have
like framed pictures
of kid children, little boys stacked up in the entryway when you walk into their house, so you could pick which client you wanted. You know,
and she was finding that on Facebook,
bro. You'd find this on. They think it's cute. They're like, oh, it's just cute little babies and boys and stuff. Jeez. And I'm like, no, dude. My family had a photo album that they would hand to a customer, and they could pick what version of me they wanted. Like, this is like a menu that they offer to clients. This is really how like the business works. And it's like, this is still a reality. So,
all right, version of you. So it's like they pick a version and they got push the certain buttons to get that version of you to manifest.
Yeah, then they get a code book that goes with it, and that brings that personality out.
Really?
You know, because if you want a cross-dressing girl, this is how you get that.
Wow.
And that's what that whole personality is shaped to be with. Or if you want somebody that's into different things, they have this. And so that's a code book. You know, that's like the little red book that controls somebody is a real thing. Well, sometimes you give people a page from it, and they pay for that page for a certain amount of time. That's what they get. But others, they're going to get a page from Jason. You know, that's what the military bought from my family, was my black book, so that they could have an asset as their own. And then they're going to rewrite the program and then make it just theirs. That's what my dad didn't want anymore. He wanted back that chain of command. He wanted full control and sovereignty over me that the military took away from him. He wanted that back. That's why he went.
That's
right. In the family, right? You mark the target. You mark them. You know, you might cut their ring finger off and put it in their mouth and shove a dagger through it and leave it in their jaw. Okay? And you leave that at the scene. That is what's called a message to the masses, that this hit has been authorized by somebody far above your pay grade, and you leave it the heck alone. It happens all the time. There's a lot of murders that happen in this country, all over the world, that will never be on the news. Families. Like, I'm talking to a guy who's a migrant worker, and his family is in the cartel and is a sicario. If you don't know what a sicario is, it's an assassin. Hashashin is where these words come from. And he goes in, he's living in a normal town here in the Appalachians, and his next door neighbor, all of them are murdered. All of them. Father, wife, children, everyone butchered on the table in pieces. That's a message to the masses. That's not on the news. I looked it up. It's not on the news. It's there if you dig. But that's a huge, massive, could be the most unbelievable news story for a lot of these news junkies. It's never going to be there because it's a cartel hit. You got to understand who these cartels are. They're families, different families, and they are fighting a war.